Okay, so welcome back once again, guys. Now, in this chapter, I'll be talking about probability in terms of just a definition, and in our upcoming chapter, you will be able to see that we will try to explore a probability in a depth. And obviously, probability gives you a lot of capacity, a lot of power so that you will be able to understand a machine learning algorithm, a deep learning algorithm, computer vision algorithm, or NLP algorithm, and many general purpose use cases you will be able to solve with the help of probability. So this is a class 0, you can say, for a probability. So where we are just going to talk about a probability as a definition, and there are multiple variants of the probability that we are going to discuss in my ongoing classes or upcoming classes, you can say, right? So let me write down probability, right? Probability. So what is probability, by the way? So probability is nothing but a concept or a kind of a study that we all try to do. So where it is going to find out a likelihood of any kind of a event that has occurred or maybe that is going to occur, right? So here, in a simple way, if I have to write down a generic formula for a probability for a particular event, so I can say that number of favorable outcome divided by a total number of outcome, right? This is in general we try to find out, and again when I'm going to show you a lot of examples, so you will be able to find out more and more relevant. And obviously as we will move forward inside this lectures of probability, so you will be able to even recall a lot of concept that you have studied in your childhood, maybe in your 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, or maybe during your graduation you all have studied, and most probably you will be able to recall all the concept. Now if I'll talk about output of the probability, it will be in between 0 to 1. So if it is tending closer towards 1, it simply means that high probability. If it is tending closer towards a 0, it simply means that it is having a less probability for whatever event you are going to do a calculation. Where in general we are going to use a probability in a lot of places, I would say, right? In a lot of places, and even in a real life, we try to say that what is the probability that I will be able to crack this exam? What is the probability that I will be able to get this job? What is the probability that my stock is going to give me this much of a return? So a lot of real life events you all will be able to observe. But again, so all of those calculations, the real life event which I'm going to talk about, you will not be able to find out just with respect to this generic probability formula. So there is a specific different kind of equation that I'm going to discuss, which is going to give you a power to find out a particular scenario driven probability event, and you will be able to get an outcome eventually. So here, if I'll talk about predictive modeling, or maybe if I'm going to talk about a logistic regression. So obviously we are going to use a probability over there. Let's suppose we are going to talk about a Bayesian inferences. Bayesian inferences. So we are going to talk about the probability. So whenever we are going to do maybe a marketing event, for example, A/B testing kind of a thing. So again, we are going to talk about the probability. So whenever we are going to do an anomaly detection or outlier detection, you can say anomaly detection. So again, you will be dealing with a probability. So whenever we are going to learn a concept of NLP, so a lot of time with respect to a naive Bayes kind of equations or algorithms, you will be understanding again a probability, and you will be using a concept of the probability over there. Or whenever you are trying to build some sort of a classifier system, maybe to classify email as a spam and as a ham. So again, you will be able to see lots and lots of a probability event. So basically, it's a very important part of any algorithm that we are going to study in statistics or in a machine learning. In most of the places, you will end up using a probability. So this is the significance of probability, which I was trying to explain it to you. Now, I have not explained any kind of a probabilistic term, or I have not used any kind of a calculation so far. I will be using it. I'll be giving you a lot of examples, but in my upcoming lecture. So with that, thank you so much, everyone. Take care and see you again.